Vande Mataram. At the high school, class 10th, yesterday we have launched the paragraph 1 about the rewards, prizes, about of Mahatma Gandhi ji, and the second paragraph was about the corporal punishment, games, gymnastics and cricket, which are not relevant to education. First of all, Gandhi ji put the notion. Finally, he believed that they are also physical training are also the part of curriculum of the course of mental training. It is at the high school is one of the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi. Now, paragraph 3 is about the headmaster. Listen, the reason for my dislike was keen desire. The reason for my dislike was my keen desire to serve as a nurse to my father. ବାପାଙ୍କର ଜଣେ ସେବକ ରୂପେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିବାର the reason for my dislike was my keen desire. ମୋର keen means deep desire. Why? What? Desire to serve as nurse to my father. ବାପାଙ୍କର ଜଣେ ସେବକ ରୂପେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିବାର ମୋର ଗୋଟେ ଇଚ୍ଛା. ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ମୋର ଖେଳ ପ୍ରତି ମାନେ ଅନଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟେଡ୍ ଯେଉଁଟା ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା. The reason for my dislike. What to be disliked? Games, play. What is the reason of disliking games? That was one, the keen desire, the deep desire to serve as a nurse to my father. ବାପାଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ସେବା କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି. Maybe that was one of the reason of disliking games. Okay, as soon as the school closed, I would hurry home and begin to solving them. As soon as the school closed, at the time the school closed, Gandhiji would hurriedly went home and began serving him, means his father. So what was one reason? One reason of disliking games was the keen desire, the deep desire to serve as a nurse to his father. Okay, next, compulsory exercise came directly in the way of these surveys. Compulsory exercise should be compulsorily done. Compulsory exercise came directly in the way of this service. मैंने एक्सरसाइज गुड़ी को सीधे कौन मैंने जो कंपलसरी करा जाउथिला, it is one of the harms, it is one of the obstacle for him. He thinks, Gandhiji thinks, को केसरे तार को deep desire थिला to nurse his father. जेतोळे स्कूल आरो from the school side exercise will be compulsory exercise, or exercise was forced. So at the time, that was the obstacle of this service means serving of his father. I requested Mr. Jimmy, the headmaster, Mahatma Gandhi, I means Gandhiji requested Mr. Jimmy to exempt. To exempt, here exempt means free. Look, exempt means keen means deep, exempt means free. Okay, to exempt me from gymnastics. Let me free from participating gymnastics class, so that I might be free to serve my father. What was the only reason he wanted to exempt from gymnastics? To serve his father. But he would not listen to me. The headmaster would not listen to that proposal of Gandhiji. Why did he want so? He wanted to serve his father, so he wanted to free from gymnastics classes. I had to come from home to school for gymnastics at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had to come from home to school for gymnastics at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had to, Gandhiji had to come from home to school. Why? For gymnastics at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had no watch. He had no watch. The cloud deceived me. Look, the cloud deceived me, cheated me. Deceive means se bhabuchindi megha tako chudhanki ke tako thoki dela se bhabuchi. The cloud deceived me before I reached the school. Look, before I reached the school, the boys had left. All the boys had left. अतीतर दुईटा काम होइथिबो जोटा कि अधिक अतीत अर्लियर एक्शन जगह में पास्ट परफेक्ट लगेबा. बिफोर आई रीच द स्कूल आसीबा गोटे एक्शन हला, पिला माने पळे जिबाटा गोटे एक्शन हला. स्कूल आसीबा आगु पिला माने पळे दिले, सो दैट द बॉयज हैड लेफ्ट बिफोर आई रीच द स्कूल. द नेक्स्ट डे मिस्टर जिमी एग्जामिनिंग द रोल फाउंड मी मार्क्ड एब्सेंट. एब्सेंट कर देले. Being asked for the reason of absence. Who was asked? Gandhiji was asked by the headmaster in the roll call. Being asked for the reason of absence, I told him what had happened. He refused to believe me. He did not believe me. The headmaster did not believe what had happened to Gandhiji and ordered me to pay the fine of 1 or 2 annas. Se absent pe tako 1 or 2 anna chi mudra tako fine pokele. It was about, the paragraph was about, if we take the subpoints of this paragraph. Okay, the paragraph was about the headmaster. Okay, what we will learn about this paragraph? What are the themes? Gandhiji did not join the gymnastics classes. He wanted to free from that only reason, to serve or to nurse his father. But the proposal was, the headmaster forced him to participate, but he could not participate. Okay, at that time, one morning, when he reached the school, all the boys had left. Then during the time of roll call, Gandhiji was absent, and being absent, Gandhiji told his reason of absent, but it was ignored by the headmaster and ordered him to pay fine of 1 or 2 annas. Let us go to the paragraph 4. Paragraph 4. I was convicted of lying. That deeply pained me. I was convicted of lying. Means convicted means punished. Gandhiji was punished of life. मिछ कहबारो से दंडित होइथिले. That deeply pained me, shocked me. How was I to prove my innocence? It is a question पचार निजको निजे. How was I to prove my innocence? मोर निजर सरलता निजर innocence निरीहता को मो किपर प्रमाण करिबि, प्रमाण देखिबि. I cried, there is no way. No way was there to prove his innocence. Gandhiji cried in deep anguish. Anguish means pain. I saw that a man of truth must also be a man of care. Look, I saw that a man of truth must also be a man of care. What do you mean? We mean आम बुझा जे जड़े सचोट व्यक्ति जड़े जत्नशील व्यक्ति होगा उचित. ए मैन ऑफ ट्रुथ सत्यर व्यक्ति जड़े सचोट व्यक्ति मस्ट बी ए मैन ऑफ केयर. जड़े ट्रू मैन जड़े सचोट व्यक्ति जड़े कौन हवा दरकार जड़े जत्नशील जत्नवान व्यक्ति होगा उचित. दिस वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम एंड द लास्ट इंस्टांस. इंस्टांस मीन्स योर एग्जाम्पल, उदाहरण है. दिस वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम and the last instance of my carelessness in school. Who said? Gandhiji said. I had a faint recollection that I finally succeeded in getting the fine remitted. Okay? माने अस्पष्ट रूपे मध्य मोर जहाँ मन पड़ुला से कहते शेष से जरिमाना मु देवार मो छाड़ पाई. से कहते रिमिटेड मीन्स छाड़ पाइबा. से कहते आई हैड ए फेंट रिकलेक्शन दैट. फेंट रिकलेक्शन मीन्स क्लारिटी जो नथिबो मन सम्मान पास्ट कौन इवेंट जदि आम मन पकई पार ना झापसा झापसा मन पड़ू दैट इज कॉल्ड आई हैड ए फेंट रिकलेक्शन. आई हैड ए फेंट रिकलेक्शन जहाँ मन पड़ूला क्लीयर विजिबल हो पार ना. बट आई हैड ए फेंट रिकलेक्शन दैट I finally succeeded in getting the fine remitted. Fine छाड़ बारे मु सक्सेसफुली से कहउछथि. The exemption means free. The exemption from exercise was of course got as my father wrote himself to the headmaster saying that he wanted me at home after school. The exemption from exercise was obtained. Kahi ke hela? Why the exemption was found at Gandhiji? When Gandhiji's father wrote himself to the headmaster Jimmy, saying that Gandhiji's father wanted him, me means Gandhiji, at home after school. When father wrote this to the headmaster, Gandhiji was exempted. So it कौन बुझाला इठा. Whenever Gandhiji told to the headmaster, he did not believe, but when his father wrote himself a letter to the headmaster at that time, he was exempted from the class, exempted from the exercise. Exemption of the exercise was got. Obtained means got. Okay. Keen means deep, exempt, free, deceive, cheat करिबा, convict, punished, anguish means pain किमा gloom माने विषाद. आर किछि एक्सरसाइज में नेक्स्ट वीडियो रे करिबा. थैंक यू.